Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid has stated that Pakistan will support Afghanistan in a time of need. While addressing an event at the Women Chamber of Commerce in Rawalpindi today, Sheikh Rashid excluded the accusation of Pakistan's military subsistence to the Taliban. He stated that the world and Indian intelligence have confronted a defeat and they should acknowledge the veracity in Afghanistan. The Interior Minister said that Prime Minister Imran Khan wishes clear elections by the use of electronic voting machine to get liberated from the rigging. He also added that the Prime Minister included the National Assembly lawmakers to go to their particular electorates. He also acknowledged the inflation has increased in the country. Rashid said that the government will soon give subventions on crucial supplies comprising flour, sugar, pulses and ghee. The Interior Minister said that the Sulaiman Shahbaz will arrive in Pakistan along with his uncle Nawaz Sharif if he gets a clean sheet. The Civil Aviation Authority has asked airport officials to take cautionary actions in view of a warning by the Pakistan Meteorological Department of heavy rains from September 30th to October 2. Whereas the PMD has cautioned of destruction to exposed structures and has asked the concerned consultants to endure on high alert during a cyclone storm which might hit the country on October 1. The Meteorological Department also advised fishermen to not project into the sea from September 30th to October 3 as the circumstances in the sea might be very rough. Prime Minister Imran Khan has ordered the Federal Investigation Agency to hold investigations into alleged corruption in road infrastructure projects of the past regimes. Performing the groundbreaking of Jal Jaho Bela Road at Islamabad here on Wednesday, the PM said FIA has been authorized to expose a handful of elements that minted money through road projects in the past regimes. According to sources, the investigations into mega construction projects, particularly in Punjab, has been one of the top priorities of the Premier since assuming charge, and these investigations would directly focus on the PMLN President Shahbaz Sharif and his family. The Prime Minister pointed out that the road projects being executed by the present government were inexpensive when compared with the projects completed in the previous regimes. We are spending 200 million rupees less on a 4-lane road than the ones executed back in 2013. The Premier said this demonstrated how much taxpayers' money was plundered in the past. He assured to make the findings of the investigation public. The Engineering News-Record, an American weekly magazine, has awarded the Karakoram Highway Phase 2, a major project under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project, as the winner of the Global Best Projects Jury competition. After many hours of analysis and debate, a panel of industry veterans has selected the winners of ENR's 9th annual Global Best Project competition, says the ENR statement. It added that, like ENR's popular regional and national US competitions, Global Best Projects identifies and honors the project teams behind outstanding design and construction efforts of the past year. Meanwhile, in a tweet, Ambassador of China to Pakistan Nong Rong also congratulated on winning the award. Engineering News-Record just announced winners of Global Best Projects Jury competition. My sincere congratulations to KKH Phase 2 project, a major transport infrastructure project under CPEC, for winning the Best Annual Bridge Tunnel Award, he said, adding, CPEC boasts of best bridges and tunnels in the world. Hard efforts paid off with honor. Federal Minister for Information and Broadcasting Fawad Chaudhry held a press conference in Islamabad to deliver details of the money laundering case against leader of the opposition in the National Assembly, Shahbaz Sharif. Chaudhry said that he, Shahbaz Sharif, lied for more than 1 hour during the briefing. Shahbaz held a long press conference today, but nobody was able to understand what he was trying to say. Fawad said he continued to lie throughout 1 hour and 10 minutes of the press conference instead of providing answers to the allegations or cases against him. Earlier in the day, Shahbaz held a press conference after a UK court ordered his and his family's bank accounts restated. The PMLN president stated that the National Accountability Bureau and Federal Investigation Agency could not provide evidence for corruption of even a single penny against him and ex-Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Fawad said that the Sharif family has become habitual to distorting the truth. He further stated, unfortunately, fake news was disseminated 2 days ago and all those involved in publishing the news are well known to the public for having ties with the Sharif family. The headlines that were carried by a media outlet were part of fake propaganda. Chaudhry continued, adding that the money laundering investigation started against the Sharif family in London was not started upon the request of Pakistani government. Pakistan Meteorological Department has predicted torrential rains and a tropical cyclone in Karachi and other regions of the province from tomorrow, stated that it could cause urban flooding in these areas. Karachi, Hyderabad, Thatta and Dadu areas of the province could suffer from heavy spell of rain during the next 3 days starting from September 30th to October 2, mentioned a statement issued by the Met Office. There are possibilities of urban flooding in Karachi, Badin, Thatta, Hyderabad, Dadu, Mirpur Khas, Shahid Benazirabad, the Met Office said. The PMD stated that the heavy rainfall in most coastal areas of the Sindh province would be triggered by low air pressure in the south of India's Gujarat. This low air pressure could turn into depression over the Arabian Sea, it said, adding that this depression could turn into a tropical cyclone. The Met Office has also cautioned fishermen from going into deep water until October 3, saying that the sea circumstances would remain irregular during the period. Furthermore, the concerned authorities are put on a high alert to deal with the condition. Pakistan reported 1,560 new COVID-19 cases over the past 24 hours, the National Command and Operations Center said on Wednesday. The positivity rate of novel coronavirus cases has dropped in the country recently. However, the overall tally of the infected people climbed to 1,243,385 across Pakistan, said the NCOC, the department leading the national campaign against the pandemic. Sindh province has been the worst hit with a total of 456,897 cases, followed by Punjab where the virus was detected in 430,353 people. A total of 27,690 people died of COVID-19 in Pakistan, including 52 patients who lost their lives in the pandemic over the last 24 hours, the NCOC said. Pakistan has 48,506 active cases, while 1,167,189 others have recovered. The vaccination drive in the country has also picked up the pace, with 27,405,877 people fully inoculated, according to the latest official data. On Tuesday, Pakistan decided to inoculate COVID-19 vaccines to children 12 years older and above. Special drive will be run from vaccination at schools to make it easier for children to be vaccinated, Chairman NCOC Asad Umar had announced on Twitter. A Supreme Court bench on Wednesday was dissolved after a member of bench, Justice Yahya Afridi, excused himself to wear the suo motu case regarding recruitment in Sindh. Justice Yahya also questioned the court's mandate to hear a suo motu case on recruitment in Sindh. In his observation, Justice Yahya remarked that the suo motu notice should be taken in the public interest and over the violation of the fundamental human right. It will be inappropriate to excuse the court's suo motu mandate until a mechanism to the effect be determined, he remarked. A three-member bench headed by Justice Maqbool Babar sent the matter to the Chief Justice after the bench was dissolved. Sindh High Court on Wednesday directed the prosecutor for the National Accountability Bureau to provide details of the proceeding held to issue warrants of Pakistan People Party leader Sohail Anwar Sial. When a petition of Sindh's former Home Minister for confirmation of pre-arrest bail was taken up for hearing by a two-judge bench headed by Justice Muhammad Iqbal Kalhoro, the NAB prosecutor submitted a report of progress made in an inquiry against him regarding the accumulation of assets beyond his known sources of income. The NAB prosecutor submitted that the inquiry against Sial and other suspects was in the final stages, and a draft was sent to the NAB headquarters seeking further instructions. The bench at this juncture inquired from the NAB prosecutor whether the arrest of Sial in the inquiry was necessary and whether a warrant for his arrest was being issued or being contemplated to be issued. The prosecutor submitted that only the inquiry officer could have made a statement in this regard, who was not present in the court. The bench directed the NAB to submit details about arrest warrants and extended Sial's bail till November 11. The federal government has extended the period for cashing price bonds till December 31st. The Ministry of Finance has issued a notification to extend the date for cashing price bonds. According to the notification, price bonds of 15,000, 25,000 and 40,000 rupees can be cashed till December 31st. Remember that the last date for cashing price bonds was September 30th. The State Bank of Pakistan has decided to facilitate the collection of government collections, duties, taxes by field officers of SBP Banking Service Corporation and authorized branches of National Bank today, September 30th, during extended banking hours respectively. It will open until 8 and 9 p.m. Therefore, it is directed that the concerned institution should arrange a special clearing for clearing on the same day of payment at 7 p.m. on September 30th. All banks are directed to keep their respective branches open from September 30th till the time when necessary to facilitate special clearing of government transactions. The English Heritage has erected a blue plaque in memory of Princess Diana, who died in a car accident in 1997. Flat 60 Collehan Court, Old Brampton Road, London, SW50EF, Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea has a plaque commemorating the event. A blue plaque is a permanent sign installed in a public place in the United Kingdom and elsewhere to commemorate a connection between that location and a famous person, event or former building on the site, and it serves as a historical marker. Our most recent blue plaque is dedicated to Diana, Princess of Wales. Blue Circle Lady Diana Spencer, later known as Princess of Wales, was described as so much to so many by her flatmate clerk, according to British Heritage on Twitter. In August 1997, Princess Diana, the mother of Prince Harry and Prince William, was killed in a car accident in Paris. Imran Khan is a Pakistani television actress. She was born on November 20th, 1989 in Karachi, Pakistan. Her acting career began in 2012 with the drama series Mohabbat Bhaad Mein Jaye. She is known for her leading roles in several successful television series including Ishq Tamasha and Bandi and many more. Recently, Imran shared a gorgeous photo with her husband on Instagram, which is getting popular among the fans. Here is the latest stunning picture of Imran Munib. It can be seen that Imran Khan is wearing a suit. She shared the photo with a beautiful caption, "Guess the name of this lake, Santpara Lake or Blind Lake." England and Wales Cricket Board Chairman Anne Whitmore apologized for the decision to not play in the series in Pakistan. He said, "I am sorry that the decision disappointed people in Pakistan. The decision not to visit Pakistan was the decision of the board. Players for that decision were not consulted." According to the details, the chairman ECB said that due to the busy schedule of the season, the decision was made for mental health. The decision made by board was very difficult. Chairman ECB said that he would not go into details. The decision was taken on the advice of security and welfare. He said that relations with Pakistan have to be renewed. We have to focus again on the 2022 tour. Thanks to Pakistan as they came to England last year. Next year we will definitely tour Pakistan. On the other hand, Federal Minister for Information Fawad Chaudhry has said that the apology of the ECB and the announcement to visit Pakistan is a great achievement of our position. Another conspiracy against Pakistan cricket has failed. He thanked the cricketers, diplomats, international media and all those who have sided with Pakistan on this issue. In a press conference, Pakistan Cricket Board Chairman Ramiz Raja was asked that he would like to continue working with the ECB CEO Wasim Khan or not. On which he answered, "This is an internal matter of the organization and I will not share anything with you. If I talk about scrolls, then 90% of PCB staff should be fired. So these are the conditions." The PCB board of the governors today held a virtual meeting in which they unanimously accepted the resignation of Wasim, who had joined the PCB on a 3-year contract on February 1, 2019. Wasim Khan said, "It has been an honor and privilege to serve with the Pakistan Cricket Board and hugely satisfying to see the resumption of Test cricket with Sri Lanka playing Test in Rawalpindi and Karachi and the homecoming of the Pakistan Super League during the last 2 years. I am grateful to have worked with all the fantastic commercial partners and the passionate people at the PCB. I would also like to thank each and every one of my staff for supporting me, as well as the Pakistani men and women players and the Pakistan cricket fans. Lastly, I want to wish PCB chairman Ramiz Raja the very best during his tenure. I am sure there will be exciting times ahead for Pakistan cricket under his leadership. Controversial TikToker Harim Shah has once again set the internet on fire with her dancing videos. The controversial girl has shared a dancing video with her friend Sundal Khatak on social media. Harim is recently enjoying her holidays in Turkey with her friend Sundal Khatak. Took to Instagram, Harim shared a dancing video with her best friend Sundal Khatak. She took her friendship into another level of togetherness as she shared videos of their bonding from Turkey. Harim also shared multiple videos while shopping and drinking shisha with Sundal Khatak. In another video, Miss Shah can be seen receiving a COVID-19 vaccine jab.
बोल ब्रीफ्स की वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए बोल ब्रीफ्स के चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन पर क्लिक करना ना भूलें।